Well, good evening, the VC or anyone who finds themselves watching this video. Here it's Friday night and I'm spinning some records. And I have a little nice stack of records to show you. A kind of vinyl update as usual. And some reissues and some originals and a couple of grails as usual. To start off the party, it's Pussy. I don't know if you have heard about them, but they were a British psychedelic band who released this only album in 1969 and then vanished. The album was released in both England and in Italy, where it was called Pussy the Band Plays. But in England it was just called Pussy Plays. It didn't do anything on the charts and disappeared. Originals today are, of course, sought after and ridiculous expensive. So this Morgan Blue Town reissue suits me fine. The music is sort of typical 67, 68 psychedelia, British psychedelia with a lot of organ and fussed out guitar. It's a decent album, not a masterpiece in any stretch of the imagination, but it has a couple of strong tracks such as Come Back June and All of My Life. So check it out if you like that late 60s UK psych. So always good with a bit of UK psych there. Continuing in the same vein, a band from Birmingham, Black Sabbath's hometown. This is The Ghost and their only album, When You're Dead, 1 Second. And this is an awesome late era psych album. Male, female vocals, lots of Farfisa organ, that cheesy, cheap organ sound, fuzz guitars. It's everything from dark, gloomy, heavy psych to a bit of garage. It delves in folk rock, so a varied slice of vinyl there. Excellent sounding. I guess this would be right up Psych Derek's or Dead Wax 66 alley. So check it out. The Ghost. Also a reissue on Mellotron Records. The originals on the Gemini label are fetching astronomical sums these days, so go for the reissue. If you're not a millionaire, that is. Another reissue, an early reissue, is Steam Hammer's third album, Mountains, which is my favorite Steam Hammer album. We all know Steam Hammer was a blues rock band, and they sort of developed into more progressive rock for each album, and this is a nice blend of blues, psychedelia and prog rock. Excellent musicianship, excellent songs, and this is my favorite. This is an early German reissue on the Brain 2001 series from the late 70s. Now, that was the reissues. Now into the originals. Germany, krautrock, prog rock, Atlantis. This is the band Inga Rumpf from the singer from Frumpy, started after Frumpy. This one is from 1973, I guess. And, well, accomplished musicians. Inga Rumpf is magnificent as usual, but to me the album is kind of generic bluesy prog from the mid-70s. But It's always nice to add something to your Vertigo Swirl collection, and this is a nice cheap one. So if you like that sort of bluesy prog rock from the mid-70s, this might be something for you. You have all seen that Swirl label. I'd rather go for the Frumpy records if you want to check out Inga Rumpf. That's a better place to start. They sounded much more original than Atlantis. Another sort of mediocre album is Steeplechase, and I guess their only album from 1970 called Lady Bright. Kind of a generic cover there perhaps, but a couple of good tracks on this one, a couple more heavier tracks, but some very forgettable tracks as well. So this gets a 2.5 out of 5 stars from me. Can be found cheap, so if you check it out online and like it, this could be found for very little money. Now we're getting into my Grail section. And first off is another cheapie as well. Original, a German original. Because the English counterpart is very expensive, but the German original is cheap. It's UFO's first album, UFO 1. And this is excellent, hard and heavy, dirty, gritty, jangly space rock with Mick Bolton on the guitar, and way before Michael Schenker joined the group and brought them to another level of fame. So, the original on Decca, German Decca, sounds as good as the original UK Beacon, but for a fraction of the price. Go check out tracks such as Timothy and the Triacle People, and of course Boogie and their cover of Melinda. Excellent. I love early UFO. If you like folk rock, forget all you know about Fairport Convention, because I'm about to show you what I think is the best British folk rock band ever. It's The Trees, and their second album and last studio album, On the Shore, with that eerie cover of that girl, cover made by Hypnosis if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Hypnosis. And this is awesome, melodic, in parts acidy and psychedelic British folk. Highly accomplished musicians, strong songs, and a female voice that is to die for. So, Trees on the Shore. They also made another album called In the Garden of Jane Delaunay, which is awesome as well, but this is my favorite. Go and check out the track Murdoch. Wow. Another excellent addition to my krautrock record collection is Krokodil's third album, An Invisible World Revealed. This is the original issue on United Artists with that frail, fragile paper cover. Sorry, I'm not getting it out of its plastic, but it's an original on the United Artists, and Krokodil, they were in a league of their own. Actually, they were from Switzerland, but they are considered krautrock. Excellent progressive, psychedelic, bluesy prog rock. Just go and listen to Odyssey in Ohm and you'll see what I mean. Last up for today is another Holy Grail. It's been shown in the VC a couple of times, but I don't think the UK issue has been shown. I have shown my US original earlier, but just the other day I managed to score an original UK issue of High Tide's debut from 1969, Sea Shanties. And this is an awesome, dark, gloomy, psychedelic, hard and heavy masterpiece with one of my favorite guitarists of all time, Tony Hill, and Simon House on the violin, who later joined Hawkwind. This is just awesome on the Blue Liberty label. Tony Hill was very inventive in his songwriting and his guitar playing, and Simon House complements his guitar playing by running his violin through lots of effects such as the fuzz box, so it sounds like dueling guitars from time to time. Another bonus disc I haven't heard in years is Triumvirat and their second album from 1973 called Illusions on a Double Dimple. If you're into progressive German rock and like Emerson, Lake and Palmer, this is something for you. Excellent. It was a nice revisit to this old album which I had forgotten. So, an extra tip for you today. Well, thanks for watching and have a nice evening, day or afternoon whenever you are watching this. Thanks to all new subs and catch you later. Bye.